got the projector, a USB device with some video on, then obviously the remote, and then the plug, which is plugged into the wall with my adapter. And I'm going to project onto here. So what I'll do is I will plug in the projector. So I have now plugged it in. There is a little red light, as you can see, so that means there's power coming from the plug. And then this is the power button over there below to the right. So I will press that. There we can see it's coming on. It is upside down currently, so I need to flip the projector over and around through the arm. So as you can see, as I shift it there, it clicks, and it will keep going and going until I move it. There, it's on the wall now, and it's out of focus, so we can adjust the focus by turning that, as you can see, and it starts getting clearer and clearer, and well, there we go. We've obviously got the keystone and that, which affects the sides, so we can see if the menu fixes that. And what's cool is that it's got Netflix and YouTube and Google Play, so you can do all of that kind of stuff. And then I've got the remote here, and I guess this would work quite well onto the roof as well, because it can project straight up, which is quite nice. So that's the remote. The remote's moving. There's sound. You can hear the clicking, so there's the speaker. You can go to settings. You can see there's network settings, Bluetooth, language, other settings, then projector settings. So that there would probably be the screen zoom. So that's there. We've got full screen zoom, so you can make it smaller. So we are in a smaller area, so we can do that and make it sort of a small screen. So that's there. So obviously facing it straight on would be best, as opposed to having it lying on the floor, unless you're projecting straight up, which would be good. And then you can see a little blue light over here, so that means it's operational. You can see the light with inside here with the fan running. You can hear the fan. So that's the projector working fine. And I will just zoom over here. So there, I've adjusted the zoom, and now it's much clearer on the screen. So projection mode, so that's front, rotate rear, rotate ceiling, and rotates rear ceiling. So you can rotate those around. Well, let's see if we can do one of those. Let's see. So rotate rear. So now it's backwards, as you can see. And then we go back to the top, and that's there. And then this is the keystone, which I was talking about. So manual operation, we can switch that onto auto. Wow, that's cool. It auto adjusted straight, as you can see on the edges here. It adjusted straight. So if I go and put that, and then you've got manual down keystone correction. If you press on that, you can then adjust it manually, so that the screen will not look, you know, as a sort of a rhomboid kind of triangle shape. So that's quite nice. I like those settings. That's really cool. Then if we go back here, we've got audio. So we've got the audio on full, and we'll test that. And then we've got date and time, so that we can set as well, which is quite nice. So that's all along there. And then you've got about the device, other settings, which is application settings. So this would be over here. I see it has got AirPlay, which is quite cool. Factory reset, so you can reset. Language, let's see how many languages there are. So we've got English, wow, Dutch, a lot of different English, Spanish, French, quite a lot. Oh, Swahili, that's good. Zulu, Indonesian, Italian, Latvian, very nice. So a lot of languages, so that's really cool. Bluetooth setting, so we can connect to Bluetooth. So I want to test this with my Bluetooth speaker and see how that works. And then we've got your network, so you can connect to the network from Wi-Fi. So then you've got your YouTube and Netflix that we saw on the main menu in the beginning over here. That should work. So what I'll do is I'll connect those up, and then we can test it and see how it all works. So I've now connected to my network, and as you can see, if I get in the way, there is an online upgrade available. So I'll just move the camera here so it's closer to the screen, so we can see that. So we do want to run the upgrades. We can see what that does. So it's got a different version, current version. So there, check for updates. Let's see, so there is a new one. We'll download it and let that install, so it's got the latest menus and any firmware update that might be required. So I'll let that run, and then I will carry on once it's done. So the file downloaded. Now I'm initiating the update, so I'll continue once this is finished. Nearly done. going quite quickly. So the update is now done. Going to reboot, let that restart. So there we go. So MagCubic. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with what it is delivering so far for the price that it is. It's a really good price online. I've got a link in the description if you guys want to buy one, and there's quite a lot sold. When I saw, there was over 50,000 of them sold, so they are quite popular, and they're quite compact, which is nice. And it's just plug and play, and it just works, which is really cool. The update's done. I've logged into Netflix, and browsing the menus is quite quick. The remote is quite responsive, which is nice, so that's good. And let's see how it plays with the sound coming out of the projector itself. So that's there. If I increase the volume,
hit the gun in your underpants.
Well, yeah, if you say it like that, it don't sound believable.
Oh, hey, Captain.
so the response time is quite good. There's no lagging or ghosting or anything like that. The picture's really clear, nice colors. Yeah, for what it is, I'm really impressed. The speaker's a bit soft, but you know, if it's just in a room and you're watching a video on your own or with someone and you're laying in bed, you can have that on the wall like it is now, or you can have it on the roof, the ceiling. I think it's adequate. What I'll do now is connect the Bluetooth speaker, and then we'll test it with that sound and see how that works. Setting up a Bluetooth speaker, we go to settings, Bluetooth settings, open Bluetooth device cannot connect to other devices, so we'll switch it on at the top there. So it's on, and we will now switch on. So I've got a speaker here, so I'll switch that on. It's a JBL speaker, so I'll switch that on. I'll enable the Bluetooth. So there, it's now searching, so we'll see if that comes up. We'll just refresh the device, and there on the right we can see JBL Charge 5. We'll click on that so it starts pairing, and there we go. So it's now connected. The speaker confirmed that. So let's go back to our Netflix and see if we can continue that show where it left off. So it was here, and now
All right, I was lying about the holdup. But
and there, so the volume's coming out of here.
He admitted that his alibi was a
So
lie.
as I move it
was
closer,
a trap, all part of my crazy, devious
so
plan.
that's coming out of this speaker now, and if I take the volume down,
You want to talk about it later?
so that's there. Let's see if the volume goes up. So that's there showing on the screen. So now I'm going to increase the volume with the remote, and that goes really loud, obviously, because it's a powerful Bluetooth speaker. So really good, really impressed. And let's see with regards to the lip syncing and the Bluetooth, let's see if that is not lagging or any slowness from that.
Oh, I just started the second season of media content.
That is actually really good. The Bluetooth is actually on time with the mouth when they talk, so the sync is perfect. So that's really good. I'm very impressed. So that's the Bluetooth speaker connected. That works really well. What I'm going to do is put a USB device in and see what the video plays like from USB. So I've got a USB drive, 8 gigs. I'm going to plug that into the back of the projector, and then I'll just show you with regards to what it looks like. So there's the USB. It's now on and showing. The speaker is still on as well, the Bluetooth speaker. And let's see if it picks it up under files. It's picked up the USB, so that's there. And we'll go to this, we'll do a Halloween loop. Let's play the video. So this is MPEG, and this is just a little Halloween video thing that I had running, and it's playing fine. The sound is coming through. So yeah, so that's working really well off USB. So if you have anything you want to watch off USB, camera images that you might have saved or a video, then this works well. Wow, that's really good, and it's quick. So you can do video, picture, music, or view a file. So that's all at the top there from that menu. So that's very good. So I'm impressed with that. Then obviously you've got your App Store, which is Google Play, so you can do that. Then you've also got other applications which you can download and use. So you've got all this kind of stuff here, so that's good. And HDMI, so I can connect a laptop with the HDMI and mirror the screen onto that as well, so I can show you that as well and see what that looks like. Connected the laptop, as you can see over there, we've got YouTube up. There's the laptop with the HDMI, and there's the projector with the HDMI cable plugged in, so that's there. And then what we'll do is we'll select HDMI on the projector, and then we'll see, there we go, so it's replicated the screen, as you can see, from there to there. And what I'll do is I'll just choose a video to play, and that's now playing.
Saving Big with Cloner? You're so smart.
So, and that's also playing through the Bluetooth speaker. So laptop, HDMI, Bluetooth speaker, response time's really good. So yeah, really good. The obviously the screen is a bit light because it's daytime now.
For the national team.
But
And it's pretty good goal, to be honest.
we'll just turn the volume down.
Go more to this.
Yeah, really good, really responsive. The time, the sync is also perfect, so that's really good. From the laptop to the HDMI, through the projector and the Bluetooth, everything's working really great. So this is, I'm very impressed with this projector. If you guys want one and you don't have, you know, big amounts to spend on expensive projectors, and you just want a bigger screen than usual, this is really good, and I'm very impressed. So yeah, the link's in the description if you want to get one. Make sure you get it. Really good discounts. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful. Please like and share and comment, and I'll see you in my next review. Cheers.
A difficult game.